Are you tired of constantly buying expensive herbs from the store, only to watch them wither away in your kitchen? Well, today I've got something special for you. Imagine having a lush, thriving herb garden right in the comfort of your own home, always at your fingertips whenever you need a pinch of freshness to elevate your dishes. But here's the thing, maintaining an indoor herb garden isn't as daunting as it may seem. In fact, with just a few simple tips and tricks, you can easily become the proud owner of a flourishing indoor oasis of flavor. Stick around, because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to maintain your indoor herb garden, ensuring that your herbs stay vibrant, healthy, and ready to enhance your culinary creations whenever you need them. Let's dive in. Essential steps for indoor herb garden maintenance. So, you've decided to embark on the journey of indoor herb gardening. Congratulations. Now, let's talk about the essential steps you need to take to ensure that your herb garden thrives. Step 1. Choose the right plants. It all starts with selecting the right herbs for your indoor garden. Consider factors like your culinary preferences, available space, and lighting conditions, whether it's the robust flavor of rosemary or the delicate aroma of basil. Choose herbs that you love, and that will thrive in your indoor environment. Step 2. Set up proper drainage. Next, make sure your herb containers have proper drainage. Excess water can quickly lead to root rot and other issues, so ensure that your pots have drainage holes at the bottom to allow for proper water flow. Step 3. Provide adequate sunlight. Herbs love sunlight, so be sure to place your indoor garden in a spot that receives plenty of natural light. South-facing windows are ideal, but if natural light is limited, consider supplementing with grow lights to ensure your herbs get the light they need to thrive. Step 4. Water wisely. Watering is crucial for herb maintenance, but it's essential not to overdo it. Aim to keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. Remember, it's better to underwater than overwater your herbs, as they prefer slightly drier conditions. Step 5. Regular pruning and harvesting. Lastly, don't forget to regularly prune and harvest your herbs. This not only encourages healthy growth, but also ensures that you have a constant supply of fresh herbs for your culinary adventures. Plus, pruning helps prevent your herbs from becoming leggy and encourages bushier growth. By following these essential steps for indoor herb garden maintenance, you'll be well on your way to enjoying a thriving and bountiful herb garden right in your own home. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks to elevate your indoor gardening game, choosing and caring for your indoor herb plants. Now that you're ready to dive into the world of indoor herb gardening, let's talk about how to choose and care for your herb plants. Choosing the right plants. When selecting herbs for your indoor garden, it's essential to choose varieties that not only suit your taste preferences, but also thrive in indoor conditions. Consider factors like the amount of sunlight your space receives, the available space for your garden, and your culinary needs. From aromatic basil to zesty mint, there's a wide variety of herbs to choose from, so take your time exploring your options. Caring for your herb plants. Once you've selected your herbs, it's time to give them the care they need to thrive. Here are some essential tips for caring for your indoor herb plants. 1. Proper watering. Herbs prefer soil that is consistently moist but not waterlogged. Water your herbs when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch, and be sure to water at the base of the plant to avoid getting the leaves wet, which can lead to mold and disease. 2. Adequate sunlight. Most herbs thrive in bright, indirect sunlight. Place your indoor garden near a south-facing window where it can receive plenty of natural light throughout the day. If natural light is limited, consider supplementing with grow lights to ensure your herbs get the light they need. 3. Regular pruning. Pruning is essential for maintaining healthy growth and encouraging bushier plants. Use sharp scissors to snip off any dead or yellowing leaves, as well as any stems that are becoming leggy. Regular pruning will help keep your herbs looking their best and encourage continuous growth. 4. Fertilizing. While herbs don't require as much fertilizer as other plants, they can benefit from occasional feeding during the growing season. Use a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength every few weeks to provide your herbs with the nutrients they need to thrive. By choosing the right plants and giving them the care they need, you'll be well on your way to enjoying a thriving indoor herb garden that adds fresh flavor and beauty to your home. Stay tuned for more tips on how to make the most of your indoor gardening experience. Optimizing conditions for indoor herb growth. Now that you've chosen your herbs and set up your indoor garden, it's time to optimize the conditions for maximum growth and flavor. Here's how to create the perfect environment for your indoor herb plants. 1. Sunlight strategy. Sunlight is essential for herb growth, but indoor conditions can sometimes be less than ideal. To ensure your herbs get the light they need, place them near a south-facing window where they can soak up plenty of sunlight throughout the day. If natural light is limited, consider supplementing with grow lights to provide your herbs with the light they need to thrive. 2. Temperature control. Herbs prefer temperatures between 65°F and 75°F, 18°C to 24°C, during the day and slightly cooler temperatures at night. Avoid placing your indoor garden near drafty windows or heating vents, as extreme temperature fluctuations can stress your plants. Instead, aim to maintain a consistent temperature to keep your herbs happy and healthy. 3. Humidity management. Most herbs prefer moderate humidity levels, so it's essential to keep an eye on the moisture levels in your indoor garden. If your home is particularly dry, consider placing a humidity tray filled with water near your herbs to increase humidity levels. You can also mist your herbs regularly to provide them with a little extra moisture. 4. Air circulation. Proper air circulation is crucial for preventing mold and disease in your indoor herb garden. To ensure good airflow, place a small fan near your herbs to gently circulate the air. This will not only help prevent issues like powdery mildew, but also strengthen your plant's stems and encourage healthy growth. By optimizing the conditions for indoor herb growth, you'll create the perfect environment for your herbs to thrive and flourish. With a little attention to detail and the right care, you'll soon be enjoying a bountiful harvest of fresh, flavorful herbs right from your own home. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks to elevate your indoor gardening game. Harvesting tips for indoor herb gardens. The joy of harvesting your own herbs. There's nothing quite like it. But to ensure that your herbs stay healthy and productive, it's essential to harvest them correctly. Here are some tips to help you make the most of your indoor herb garden harvests. 1. Timing is key. Timing is everything when it comes to harvesting herbs. For the best flavor and aroma, harvest your herbs in the morning after the dew has dried, but before the sun gets too hot. This is when their essential oils are at their peak, ensuring maximum flavor and fragrance in your dishes. 2. Use sharp tools. When harvesting herbs, always use sharp scissors or pruning shears to make clean cuts. Avoid tearing or ripping the leaves, as this can lead to bruising and damage the plant. Instead, make precise cuts just above a leaf node to encourage new growth and keep your plants healthy and vigorous. 3. Harvest regularly. Regular harvesting is essential for keeping your herbs productive and preventing them from becoming leggy or overgrown. As a general rule of thumb, aim to harvest no more than 1/3 of the plant at a time, leaving enough foliage to sustain its growth. This will encourage bushier, more compact growth and ensure a steady supply of fresh herbs for your culinary adventures. 4. Store with care. Once you've harvested your herbs, it's important to store them properly to maintain their freshness and flavor. For hardy herbs like rosemary and thyme, you can store them in a jar of water on the countertop, like a bouquet of flowers. For delicate herbs like basil and cilantro, wrap them in a damp paper towel and store them in a plastic bag in the refrigerator. By following these harvesting tips for your indoor herb garden, you'll ensure that your herbs stay healthy productive, and bursting with flavor. So go ahead, harvest with confidence, and let the fresh taste of homegrown herbs elevate your culinary creations to new heights. Common issues and solutions for indoor herb gardening. Even the most seasoned indoor gardeners encounter challenges from time to time. But fear not, with a little know-how and some troubleshooting skills, you can overcome common issues and keep your indoor herb garden thriving. Let's explore some of the most common problems and their solutions. 1. Overwatering. Overwatering is perhaps the most common issue faced by indoor herb gardeners. It can lead to root rot, mold, and other problems that can harm your plants. To prevent overwatering, always check the moisture level of the soil before watering, and only water when the top inch feels dry to the touch. Additionally, ensure that your herb containers have proper drainage to allow excess water to escape. 2. Insufficient light. Insufficient light is another common issue that can affect the health and growth of your herbs. If your indoor garden isn't receiving enough sunlight, consider moving it to a sunnier spot or supplementing with grow lights to ensure your herbs get the light they need to thrive. 3. Pest infestations. Pests like aphids, spider mites, and whiteflies can wreak havoc on your indoor herb garden if left unchecked. To prevent pest infestations, inspect your plants regularly for signs of pests, such as yellowing leaves or sticky residue. If you spot any pests, remove them manually or use natural remedies like neem oil or insecticidal soap to control the infestation. 4. Disease. Disease can quickly spread through your indoor herb garden if proper sanitation practices aren't followed. To prevent the spread of disease, always use clean pots and tools and avoid overcrowding your plants. Additionally, remove any diseased or dead foliage promptly to prevent the spread of infection. 5. Nutrient deficiencies. Lastly, nutrient deficiencies can occur if your herbs aren't getting the nutrients they need to thrive. To prevent nutrient deficiencies, fertilize your herbs regularly with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength. Be sure to follow the instructions on the fertilizer package and avoid over-fertilizing, which can harm your plants. By being aware of these common issues and their solutions, you'll be better equipped to keep your indoor herb garden healthy and thriving. So don't let setbacks discourage you. With a little patience and perseverance, you'll soon be enjoying a bountiful harvest of fresh, flavorful herbs right from your own home. Final thoughts and suggestions. In conclusion, maintaining an indoor herb garden can be a rewarding and fulfilling experience, allowing you to enjoy the fresh flavors and aromas of homegrown herbs right in your own kitchen. By following the tips and techniques outlined in this video, you'll be well on your way to creating a thriving indoor herb garden that adds beauty, flavor, and freshness to your home. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with your friends and family, and subscribing to our channel, IcanGardening, for more informative content on gardening and indoor plant care. Together, let's cultivate a community of passionate gardeners and green thumbs.